Hello, beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. Today we're doing a gentle but effective workout. You will feel your muscles and you will have fun. I'm hoping you'll have fun. All you'll need is some light weights. So let's get started. Let's sit up really tall on our sit bones, and then all I want you to do is to roll down nice and slowly, controlling the descent with your abdominals. Bring your hands overhead. Breathe in. As we breathe out, we're coming back up to that nice tall posture. And as we roll down, we're breathing out, and our belly button's going towards our spine. All right, guys, let's do 4. All right, slowly down. And 3. Come and slow it down, 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 nice and slow. Feeling each bone hit the floor. 2 more. Nice wide shoulders at the top. Come on, slow. And last one. And let's roll down. Let's make this really, really slow. So shoulders are level, and we're just coming down nice and slowly. Slow, slow, slow. Bring the knees into the chest. Stretch your lower back. So the next exercise is going to work the legs and the abdominals. So you need to imprint your spine and just breathe in, breathe out. Feel that belly button pull down into the floor. All right. Just lightly hold the backs of your legs, and let's start with our ankles flexed and toes towards us. So we're going to bend the right knee, and then we're going to bend the left knee. Now we're extending the leg, and we're actually stretching behind the back of the knee. If you're feeling knee irritation, don't stretch behind the back of the knee. So try and get your foot on the ceiling. Tailbone pushes into the floor. All right, let's go a little bit faster here, keeping the feet above your hips. That's it. All right, let's point the toes and go slow. And as we straighten the leg, you feel the quadricep muscle coming into play, I hope. All right, go fast. That's it, nice and controlled. All right, let's flex the ankles and go slow. That's it, pushing the foot right up into the ceiling. Please, if you're getting knee irritation, don't straighten the leg as much, or stop. And let's go faster. All right, point the toes, go slow. And fast. We'll make this our last round. I hope that your legs are warming up. I'm feeling my quads here. Are you? And let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Good work. Okay, grab your weights. Okay, so we want to make sure your hips, knees and middle toe are in alignment. Let's just warm up the spine. Press the lower back into the floor and just lift the spine off the mat. Coming up nice and high and then rolling down one bone at a time. And let's do 2 more nice and slow. After that exercise with straightening and bending my knees, I can really feel my quadriceps here. How about you? And then slowly roll down. Okay, guys, we're just going to come up and do a few hinge lifts, bridges. So all I want you to do is soften the feet into the floor and press your feet into the floor as you squeeze the glutes to lift the hips up. That's it. Let's go for 6 and 5. As you come up to the top, stand on the floor. And 3, wiggle your toes, don't hold tension in your toes. And last 1. Okay, you can either use both weights on one side or just one weight. We're working on stability through our shoulders. We're going to be doing a chest press. So what I first want you to do is, I've got my weight in my right hand. I've got a 90-degree angle. I'm going to lift my hips up, and as I lower the hips, I'm pushing the weight into the ceiling. Okay, show me 8. You want your hips level and your shoulders level. 7. That's it. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, turn the weight in so the palm is facing the inside, this way. What am I trying to say? Okay, as we lower the arm to the floor, as we lift the hips up, as we lower the palm to the floor, the hips come up. As we drop the hips, the weight comes back up. That's it, good. Let's go for 8. Keeping the shoulders level and the hips level. Push the feet into the floor to lift. Let's do 5 and 4, chin towards chest, 3 and 2 and 1. Great work. Let's put the weight on the other side. So we're going straight into the same movement. We're going to breathe in to prepare. As we breathe out, we'll lift the hips. As we lower the hips, we push the weight into the ceiling. Try maintaining evenness on both sides of our body. Okay, let's go for 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, stand up on your hips, lift the hips high, 2, keep the knees stable, last 1. Okay, palm faces in. As we lift the hips, we bring the arm out to the side, maintaining balance. Okay guys, we've got 8. Can you wiggle your toes? Can you lift your hips higher? Can you feel the chest open? 6 and 5, 4, good work, 3, come on, squeeze the glutes as you lift up, 2 and 1. Great job, guys. Bring the knees into the chest, a little stretch, coming up to a seated position. Just bring your hands behind you. I want you to sit up on your sit bones, bend your elbows, straighten your arms. So we're just going to work into the triceps. Show me 8. Okay, the work here is when we straighten the arms. So bend the elbows, straighten, and 4, and 3, 2, 1. Good work. Roll the wrists, a big roll out. Coming into sideline. So you can be up high if you want to, or you can come down lower. Really sorry, I hate showing my belly on screen. When you're 60, it's not very attractive. Okay, hips are stacked, toes are together. Now you want your hip either straight on over your other hip, as I said, stacked, or you want the hip forward. You don't want it rolling back, so keep an eye on your knees and keep them in alignment. As we lift the knee, we squeeze the glute and we draw the belly button into the spine. Let's go. You don't have to lift high, but you have to lift from the glute. All right, let's do 8. Now, can you feel the tummy engage as you lift the knee? And 6, 5, squeeze the glute, 4, 3, keep the shoulders wide, 2, and 1. Good. Now, both knees to the floor, toes together, keeping the hips stacked again. We're lifting up the knee and squeezing down. Okay, once again, we're using the abdominals as we pull them in as we lift up. Let's do 7 and 6. Can we lift the knee higher? Feel the glute engage. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise on this side. Toes are together. We're going to lift the knee up. We're going to tap the knee on top of the other knee. Lift the knee up, tap the toe back. All right, show me 8. We're trying to get a little bit of height and we're rotating through the hip. Let's do 6 and 5. good work. 4, 3, 2. All right, last one, and come back. Okay, let's do that straight on the other side. Okay, so set yourself up. Hips are stacked, toes are together. What I want you to do is squeeze the glute to lift the knee and draw the abs in. Okay. So sometimes even just putting your hand here, you can feel if the glute's engaging. Show me 6. Come on, draw the belly in. 5, 4, 3. Keep the hips on top of each other. There's a real tendency to let the hip come back to lift higher for me. All right, guys, last one. You're doing great. Hang in there. Bring the knee. Was one step ahead of myself. Knees together, toes together. Lift up. Squeeze the glute to bring the knee down. 8 and 7. Come on, go for a big range of motion. 6, 5, 4, 3. Feel the core tighten. 2, 1. Good work. Okay. This time we're going from the toe to the knee, so we're rotating through the hip. So we're going to lift the knee up and over, point the toe, tap the toe down. Let's do 8. See if we can get height in the knee. And 6. And 5. 4. And 3. I feel like I'm missing my toe. And 2. And last one, and you did a great job. We're going to finish with just some hip release work in mermaid. I'm actually going to leave the knees in a diamond shape. You know, you can do this in the mermaid legs if you want, but I find a lot of people have really tight hips and knees, and I find it's good to do things that caters for other people. Like my knees get tight too, so I do understand that. Sitting up nice and tall, I'm going to bring your hand down by your side. Now, what's important here is that we are pushing the tailbone down. We lift up out of our waist, bring the arm overhead. See? Good. Come back to the centre. This time I want you to lean forward with a flat back. Come back to upright. Now, this time what we're doing is we're bringing the hand over this knee. So we're stretching the side back. And come back up. Let's do that one more time and then we'll swap sides. So over, side bend. Forward bend. And then we're coming over the knee so we get that diagonal bend and coming back up. Let's start on the other side now. So we're going to a side bend. So pushing the tailbone down, the hips down. Come back to a forward bend. Nice flat back. See if we can lower the chest a little bit lower. And then we're doing the diagonal reach bend. So it's arms coming over the knee, and you should feel around the back here. Okay, come back to seated. Let's do that one more time. Side bend. Forward bend. Let me know if this was a bit kinder on your knees. And the diagonal reach and bend. Reach over. And coming back. Okay, let's just let the hips go. So I just want you to soften your sit bones into the floor. Just move things around. If you have tension in your knee, keep the knee bent. Just see if we can keep the back nice and tall. All I want you to do is to lean forward with a flat back. If it feels good, push the foot away. So you're getting a stretch in your hamstring. Excellent. Come up. Now either this leg can go straight or you can keep it bent and bring the foot over. Opposite hand comes across. We want a nice tall spine as we rotate. Coming back to the centre, unravel the legs. Other leg comes out. Right. Relax the sit bones into the floor. If it feels good, lengthen the leg. Now, long back, chest towards the floor. Good. Now, either keep this knee bent or you can straighten it, whatever feels good for you. And we'll go into the figure 4 stretch, sitting up nice and tall, breathe in with a tall spine, breathe out and rotate around. And come back to centre. Let the legs do whatever you want them to do. Let's take a couple of deep breaths, breathing in. Bring the hands right back behind you. Open up your chest and shoulders as you breathe out. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Well done. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you felt the work. Please let me know how you felt, and I'll see you soon.